Hello everyone, today in this video I will teach you how you can create your own classified ads market application. Let's get into it. First of all, you have to click on this create a new application button and then you have to write the name of your application, right? So after writing the name of your application, you have to click on this create button to create your application. So after creating your application, now you are at the dashboard of your application. Here you can change your template. To change your template, you have to click on this change your template button, right? You will get multiple templates. Suppose we are going to create a application for our classified ads market, so we will go for local business. Here we will get multiple templates. Here I will select this classified ads template, right? So you have to click on this OK button to install this template into your application, right? As you can see that our new template has been installed, right? Here after scrolling down, you can do some basic changes, like you can change the font, right? You can also use the homepage image as a background in all features, right? Now we will add classified marketplace feature into our application. To add this feature, you have to click on this feature button, and now you will get this classified v2 version 2 module, right? You have to click on this module to install this feature into your application. Now I will click on this feature to install it. So as you can see that classified module has been added into our pages, right? Here you can do basic changes to this feature, like you can change the background in portrait mode as well as landscape mode, right? The next option that we have is about setting, right? As you can see that it has been written, you should set a Google Maps API key in settings in order to configure this feature, right? This step is mandatory and I will explain you about this in the end, right? Right now we are at the settings section. As you can see that home page is set as listing and it's best okay. So the next option that we have is categories filter design. I have selected it as nested drop down. You can also select cascade drop down, right? The next option that we have to enter the admin's email. As you can see that I have already mentioned the email. In the city section, you can add the city where your application is located and the marketplace is going to be located. If your marketplace is worldwide, then you don't have to enter the city name, right? The next option that we have is latitude and longitude. These two options are required if you enter the city name. Now I will show you how you can get the latitude and longitude of any particular country or city, right? So to find out the latitude and longitude of any location, you have to go to your google.com/maps and you will have to navigate to your location. After navigating to your location, you have to right click of any of your location, right? And you have to click on this what's here, right? And you will get your longitude as well as latitude positions, right? As you can see that first one value is our longitude as well, and the second value is our latitude, right? You can copy it from here, right? Now we will move back. You can display the post radius. As you can see that I have added it as 50 kilometers. It's mean that my ads will be displayed in the specific post radius, that is 50 kilometer here, right? The next option that we have is lifetime. If you add any of the digit here, then the ad will be appeared in the platform for that specific duration. If you want that your ad do not expire, you have to remove it and leave it empty, right? You can also enable ad moderation. Ads will require manual validation in order to be published, right? Right now I am not selecting it, right? Request price to post ad. You can also add post ad feature, price to post ad feature, right? You can also add multiple images, right? Number of images allowed, I have added it as 5. You have to click on this save button to make change. Now I will click on this save button. So the next option we have is about categories. You can add multiple categories of product within your application, right? Let's suppose I write the title of the category. So I have named this category as furniture and also added a short description about it. Now I will click on the save button to add this category into our application, right? So we have the next option about form fields, right? Using this section, you can ask different multiple questions from the new coming members, right? Like you can, as you can see that default fields have been added. You can ask about the title of the product, short description, as well as the category of the product. User can also add images and display the price, right? Suppose we add another question here, so we will go for this title section divider, right, to add a question with different options. So we have named this label as shipping and delivery. Now I will click on this save button, and now I will add multiple different different options to this category, right? Now I will add two multiple options to this category, right? To add options, you have to click on this checkbox, right? And here you can add different checkbox options, right? So as you can see that I have named this label as available for delivery, and now the default value I will left it as blank. Right now I will click on the save button, and after that I will add another checkbox here, right? So in order to add a new checkbox, I will go for checkbox and enter the label about it, right? So after writing the name of the specific label, I will click on this save button to add this checkbox into our form fields, right? So as you can see that we have added these two extra questions options, right? The title of the question is about shipping and delivery, and these are the two available options to select by the users, right? So the next option that we have is about Adwords. So in this section, all the ads available will be shown here, submitted by the users, right? Now I will show you live demonstration how it will look like, right? Right now I am at the application. Now I will go for classifieds version 2, right? I will click on this plus icon to create an ad into my application. Right now I will click on this plus icon, and here you will get publish an ad. You will get title, description, category, as well as images options, locate my ad, price option, right, phone number option, shipping and delivery, available for delivery and available for shipping, right? In this way you can create a ad into your application, right? After creating or posting your ad into your application, the interface of your ad will look something like this. As you can see that it looks somehow boring, right? Now I'll show you how you can add a custom design into your ad feature, right? So you have to click on this module section, and you have to scroll down. Here you will get CSS codes, right? Now you will click on this CSS codes, and in this search here bar you have to find about classifieds, right? So here we go, you will get these three different options with CSS codes. As you can see that classified product view, classified search form, as well as classified map. You have to copy all these three CSS code one by one and paste it into the our module, right? You have to click on this eye icon, and you will get your CSS code. As you can see that our it will display something like this, right? It's before and it's after, right? Now you have to click on this copy CSS code to copy all this code, right? Now you click on this copy button, and now I will go back to my dashboard and then into color sections. After clicking on this color section, you have to scroll down. So after scrolling down, you have to paste your CSS code here, right? Now I will paste my CSS code here. After that you have to click on this save button, right? So as you can see that our CSS code have been saved. Now I will click here and plus and now I'll enter a line, right? Now I'll go back and add this search form code, right? Now I will click on this icon and copy this CSS code, and I will go back and paste it here, right? Now I will again click now I will add a enter, right, space. Now I will go back and now I will copy classified map CSS code by clicking this icon, and here I will again copy CSS code. This is the last CSS code that we have to copy, and after that I will paste it here. After doing this step, you have to click on this save button to make changes, right? So now I will show you how you can get Google Map API keys for this classified ads feature, right? To get this feature, you first of all you have to go to setting sections, right, and then you have to navigate to API keys, right. After that you have to scroll down, and here you will get the option about Google Maps settings, Google Maps JavaScript API key. Now I will show you how you can get this API key. To create this API key, first of all you have to go to Google and you have to search for this Google Cloud Console, and you have to create an account on this platform, right. I'm clicking on this website. After creating Google Cloud Platform account, you have to click on this option and you have to create a new project by clicking on this new project option, right. As you can see that I have named this project as Google Maps API key, right. After adding the project name, you have to click on create button to create a new project, right. So as you can see that our Google Maps API key project is has been created. Right now we have to click on here and we have to go to our Google Maps API key project, right. So as you can see that I have opened my Google Maps API key project, right. Now I will click on this navigation menu, right, and then I will go to API services and then I will go to library, right. After going to library you will see such type of interface, right. Here it is written maps. Now you will have to click on this view all, right. I will click on this view all. Now we have to enable some specific features here, right. Now follow me step by step and pay a handsome attention to what features I am going to enable. First of all I will enable directions API feature. I'm clicking on it, right. So I will click on this enable button to enable this feature, right. I'm clicking on this enable. So as you can see that this API is enabled, right. We'll go for distance matrix API. I will enable this API, right. I will repeat the same process. I will click on enable to enable this distance matrix API. So as you can see that our directions API as well as distance matrix API has been enabled, and these are added in enabled APIs, right. Now I'm closing it and now I will go for maps JavaScript API, right. I'm clicking on it. Now I will click on enable to enable maps JavaScript API. So as you can see that maps JavaScript API has also been enabled, right. I am closing it, right, and now I will also enable this geocoding API. I am clicking on it, open link in a new tab, and I will also enable this API. Click on enable to enable this geocoding API. So here we go. Now I will enable maps JavaScript API. I'm clicking on it. I actually have already enabled it. Now I will go for map statics API, right. I'm clicking on it and I will open it. I will click on enable to enable map static API, right. I'm clicking on it. So as you can see that we have added 5 API, right. We have to add 6 total API. Now I will go back and add our final API, that is places API. I will click on it to enable it, right. I will click on enable to enable places API. So as you can see that places API has also been added in the enabled API section, right. Now I'm closing and now I will go back to Google Cloud Platform dashboard, right. Make sure you have selected your project, that is Google Maps API key project, right. Now I will click on this navigation menu and I will go to APIs and services, right. After going to API services, and now I will go to credential, right. Now you will have to click on create credentials to create your API keys, right. Now I will click on create credentials and I will click on API key. As you can see it has created a API key, right. Now I will copy it and I will click on restrict key, and such type of interface will come in front of you. So now you have to scroll down and you have to click on restrict key, right, and you have to select your 6 APIs that you have enabled, right. Now I will select those API that I have added. One, and distance matrix API is second, and I have also added geocoding. I have added maps JavaScript, map static API and places API, right? I will click OK. So as you can see that 6 APIs has been added. Now I will click on save button to make changes, right? So here you can see that we have got our API key. I will copy API key and I will paste it in the Google Maps setting, Google Maps JavaScript API key to make successfully changes, right? Now I will click on save button, right? So I hope you have learned from this video. Take care. Goodbye.